guys. Okay, so we are in lesson 4 of our unit 1 for math this week. Talking about division today, especially relating division and multiplication to one another. As you can see, it says division, how many in each group is what we're asking. And by the end of the lesson, they'll be able to say, I can use objects or pictures to show how objects can be divided into equal groups. All right, so let's go ahead and start with our solve and share problem of today's lesson. So it asks us,
6 friends picked 48 grapefruits. They want to share them equally. How many grapefruits should each friend get?
so they're asking us,
how many grapefruits that each friend should get. So we're going to use our little counters over here, and we're going to split this up equally until we know how many each one is going to get. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh, there's our 48. All right. So now we just have to count out how many which were attached to each grouping. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are in each basket. So to answer their question, how many grapefruits should each friend get? They should equal 8 for each friend, because 48 of them divided by 6 baskets equals 8 in each basket. All right? So that's what we're going to be focusing on today, is using those counters, those pictures, in order to help us solve a problem. So let's go ahead and go on to our next part. It's the visual learning. This should be also in your workbook pages on page 17, the bottom of it where it says look back, as well as page 18. So on our visual learning, it's page 18. Has all the little monkeys and the little girl sitting on the side. We're going to be following through it together here. So it says, it's not letting me share it. Hang on just a second. All right, here we go. Now it's actually loaded. Let's see what it says. Again, on page 18 of your workbook pages.
How many are in each group? Think about this question during the lesson. 3 friends have 12 toys to share equally. How many toys will each friend get?
Well, again, thinking about what we just did with our counters, we'll be able to split them into equal groups to find out.
Into how many groups should you put the toys? Why?
That's the question we're trying to answer.
You will put the toys into 3 equal groups because there are 3 friends who want to share the toys equally. Division is an operation that is used to find how many equal groups or how many are in each group. You can show division with a bar diagram. What is the total number of toys to divide? What part of the bar diagram shows the total number of toys?
Select your answer.
Typically, it's always going to be at the top of your bar graph because it's telling you, okay, overall, from the beginning to the end of all of them, there are a total of 12.
The line above the bar shows the total. Why is the bar under the line divided into 3 equal parts?
Well, our question asks us to divide it by 3 equal parts because there are 3 different friends.
The 3 parts represent the 3 friends who are sharing the toys. Put 1 toy at a time in each group. How many toys will each friend get?
Well, let's go ahead and try that now. So just like we did before, and we know that there's a total of 12 here, we're going to go one in each box at a time to find out how many groups, or how many are in each one of our groups. So let me do that for us now. Okay, so I've now divided them all equally. How many are in each one of our groups? That's right, there's 4 of them, because 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 4 times 3, equals 12.
When all the toys are grouped, there will be 4 in each group. You can write a division equation to find the number in each group. Each friend will get 4 toys. How is division different from multiplication?
Well, our division is taking the large number and dividing it into smaller groups. So 12 divided into 3 equal groups equals 4 in each group. Versus if we flipped this over for multiplication to check our answer, we could say, okay, there are 3 groups, 3 times 4 in each group equals our total number of 12.
Division separates a total into equal groups. Multiplication joins equal groups to make a total. Now you know that division can be used to equally share a group of objects. If there were 4 friends, how would they share the 12 monkeys? Try it yourself.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our Convince Me box at the bottom of page 18. Talking about being precise. What would happen if 3 friends wanted to share 13 toys equally? Well, let's start with our bar graph first. First, we have to have our bar graph. There we go. And into our 3 groups because we have 3 friends. And now we can add our counters in there to help us separate out those 13 to see if they come out equally. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. We have 1 extra one. That means that no, they cannot share them equally. So we're going to have to write no. There will be 1 extra left over if there were 13 total for 3 friends. Okay? So that means we have to write no, there will be 1 extra left over if there were 13 total for 3 friends, because it's not divisible by 3. Be divisible, and actually 13 really isn't divisible by much of anything. Anyway, but this is where we have to explain ourselves as no, we cannot split them up equally because there's 1 left over. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our guided practice and our independent practice. All right, so on here it says 18 eggs are divided into 3 rows. How many eggs are in each row? Use the bar diagram to solve. So for this one, I want you to start drawing out those little counters, okay? So even if you have to do it on a different piece of paper, I want you to draw out those 3 rows and then count on going 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, so on until you have 18, okay? That'll help you answer 18 divided by 3 rows equals something, all right? Same thing with number 2, drawing out a bar graph, dividing it into 5 groups because there are 5 friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you can put your counters in accordingly, okay? Go ahead and keep using those skills to answer the rest of the numbers on this page. If you feel like a challenge, you can also go on to our next page, so page 20. But that is up to you. These are just for extra practice, okay? And again, we are able to now say that we can show how division is used to separate things into equal groups, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. Call, text, email Dojo, any of those. Until next time, bye guys.